Dear students, I have released two videos regarding Muslim League. With reference to the Muslim League, in first video, I have taught about main objective of Muslim League, and second video, I have taught you uh, what are the causes that led to the Muslim League, and third and first point, loss of sovereignty by Mughals rulers, and second one, British policy of divide and rule, and relative backwardness of the Muslim. Three topics I have taught, and today very important point means in these points whatever I have taught, which point today I am going to teach. This point is very important for each and every person of India. If you have little bit interest in history, so definitely we should know about a role of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, higher qualified personality, and his role in the formation of Muslim League I would like to teach today. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was a great educationist and social reformers. He regarded Hindu and Muslims to be one kaum. Here one kaum means one nation. Means Hindu and Muslims are not separate identity. They are a single nation. He founded the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, Aligarh, which had both Hindu and Muslim patrons. However, under the influence of the British principal of Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, in the 1880, he gave up his earlier view and declared that political interest of Hindu and Muslims were different. Here, very interesting point is there I would like to mention. In early, if we study about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, we will get that in early phase, he had lot of faith in Hindu-Muslim unity, and his ideology was there कि Hindu and Muslims are not separate identity. They are native of India, and Indian, they believe in Ganga Jamuna culture, means they believed in composite culture. But when Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College was set up by him, then he influenced by Mr. Beck. Who was the Mr. Beck? Mr. Beck was principal of Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College. And dear students, in my previous lecture I have also taught you with reference to prolong the British Empire in India. Only British administration was not working. Total British intelligentsia was working on it. Target was there, how British Empire will be prolonged. I have already taught. When Boston Tea Party 1773 taken place, and first and American Revolution started, means the Boston Tea Party is immediate cause of American War of Independence. So Boston Tea Party indicated that now America is no more, means America will be not the colony of Britain, and very soon America became independent nation. Second colony was India, a very important colony. At any cost, any rate, Britishers did not like to lose this country. So that's why they adopted different policy, and British intelligentsia was also working on it. So due to Muslim League, Mr. Beck role is very important. How? Muslim League came to existence because of Mr. Beck. It is said that Mr. Beck had only one responsibility to mind wash Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. And finally, very soon, okay, he achieved his goal. And just I have taught you कि in 1880 onwards, he gave up his earlier view and declared that the political interest of Hindu and Muslims were different. Earlier, what he told that Muslim and Hindu are same kaum. But after sometimes when mind was taken place, after that his ideology has been changed, and he now believed that Hindu and Muslims were different kaum. When the Indian National Congress was founded, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan opposed it. He founded the United Indian Patriotic Association. This is also very important point in 1888, mainly with a view to oppose the Congress. In his efforts, he was supported by the Mr. Beck, the British principal of the Mohammedan Anglo-Orient College. Mr. Beck's idea was Anglo-Muslim unity was possible, but Hindu-Muslim unity was impossible. See, Mr. Beck also given very relevant example, and he communicated to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan कि Hindu Muslim are separate kaum, not one kaum. Because Hindu will be died, so they will be burned, means their rituals will be different. Muslims will be died, so they will be buried. So means Hindu and Muslims both are different culture. And see this one similarity. When Christian will die, he will be also buried, and if Muslim will die, he will also buried. Means he started mind washing. Reality was different, but finally he was very much success. What responsibility he had got? His responsibility is there to mind wash Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and finally Sir Syed Ahmad Khan has been converted, means his ideology has been changed. It was said that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan believed that since the Hindu formed the majority of the Indian population, they would dominate the Muslims in case of the withdrawal of the British rule. He felt that continuance of the British rule was a guarantee for welfare and progress of the community. Therefore, he declared that if the educated Muslim support the British, the latter would reward them with government job and other special favor. So these are important points regarding Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and his role. Now, some yesterday I have announced also erroneous interpretation of history, means meaning is there. Basically, a historian should provide information about past, and historians should be very honest. But here, when historian have some objective, means British historians had objective that I have to create rift between Hindu and Muslim. So accordingly, they given different interpretation of history. The manner in which Indian history was interpreted in those days contributed to the growth of communal thinking. Target was there to divide Hindu and Muslim. And finally, what they have done, very interesting fact I am going to teach you. Some British and communal historian divided Indian history into the three phases: Hindu and Muslim period, and third one British period. Three period they are divided. Hindu, ancient India will be Hindu period, medieval India will be Muslim period, and which period is going on, that means that time I am talking, not today, that was British period. And finally they proved that British period is best period. Now, the rule of Turks, Afghan and Mughals was called the Muslim rule, where the rulers were said to be the follower of Islam and their subjects the followers of other religions. In so-called Hindu period, Muslims rulers were dubbed as a foreign invaders who had settled in India. They portrayed Rana Pratap and Shivaji as a national heroes, and Akbar and Aurangzeb as a foreigners, and infused communal feelings. They did not mention that Hindu-Muslim unity was also there. Akbar introduced many policy for integration of the Hindu Muslim unity, for uh, creating oneness in the society. They have not mentioned all these things. The British and communal historians ignored the nation of the composite culture in India and tried to create a rift between the two communities. They failed to interpret that the diversity was primarily class wise and region wise and not religion wise. Some communal historians highlighted the myths of the Indian society and culture had reached a great high during the ancient period but was declined during the medieval period, which was dominated by Mughal rulers. They did not give much importance to the contribution of the medieval period to the development of Indian economy, religion, art, architecture, culture, and society. The communal bias was propagated throughout poetry, drama, novels, short stories, newspaper, etc. In the world of Mahatma Gandhi, very interesting one point is there I would like to mention. The communal harmony could not be permanently established in our country so long as a highly distorted barrier version of history were taught in her school. Basically, which type of society will be developed, meaning is there, it will be based on historian. If historian are written history and their target will be there, I have to divide it. I have to divide Hindu Muslim. I have to create a rift between different section of the society. So definitely that country will face civil war. And British government had done like this, and finally what happened? India got freedom, but India had been divided. India was divided in 1947 between India and Pakistan, and two new sovereign nations came to existence. So, dear students, and next day I'll teach you some other reasons regarding Muslim League. Thank you.